How's your voice? Those of us who've spent time on the air have had to learn to hear our own voice. Usually we cringe a bit, or maybe a lot, and then try to figure out how to make it better. When I started in radio those almost 60 years ago, I quickly learned that I had a Texas twang. So I set out to overcome some of the bad vowel sounds, replacing them with sounds that could be heard without distracting the listener. Have you experienced that in your leadership role? You know, if nothing else, it's a reminder of the value of our voice as we present information and inspiration to others. Now, whether you're presenting on the air, to your board, your donors, or even just presenting to your family, you want to convey your message in the clearest and most powerful way. A great way to start is by listening to yourself. As you present to others, record it and then listen back. Now, be less concerned with the content, and this time around, pay more attention to how you say something. Ask yourself questions like, did anything distract from the information that I was giving? Did the timbre and the volume of my voice help tell the story? Did I use the full range of my voice to express the depth or intensity of what I was saying? Listening that way will give you things you can work on to improve the sound of your voice. But as they say sometimes on TV, but there's more. Are you creative in your use of words? My friend and communication coach Valerie Geller says we need to be creative and descriptive in what we say and how we say it. Her phrase, talk to the blind man. Describe things visually. It's not just a pretty sunset, it's a tangerine sky. Our voice has power and our words have weight. Together, they can become the palette of colors we use to paint word pictures to help others understand and feel what we feel. Our voice also helps us build relationships that are strong and lasting. Jesus pointed that out when he said, "My sheep listen to my voice. I know them, and they follow me." You can read that in John 10:27. You know, there's a whole lot wrapped up in that verse. There is the recognition of Jesus' voice that reminds the sheep who the shepherd is. There's the feeling of security, of peace, of comfort, so much so that the sheep follow the shepherd willingly. Most of us have sat through class lectures and maybe even sermons where the speaker droned on and on. There may have been good information, but the voice did not express much passion or drama to let you know what he or she thought about the topic. There wasn't a sense of importance or urgency expressed through their voice. More than likely, you were not driven to action by the way the voice expressed the information or the story. Your voice is critical and should be an important component of the presentation you're making. Don't take it for granted. Use all the colors of the vocal palette God has given you to tell your story and to tell His story. We are helping Christian media leaders in over 45 countries tell God's story, and you can learn more at mediaalliance.net. You can also help us spread the impact of this ministry by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. Thanks, and God's best.